Alright, so we all know what we saw. Leon Edwards losing on the scorecards, pulls out an emphatic victory over Kamaru Usman with a minute left. Now, if you guys were watching my fight companion, I had called it 20 minutes prior, and I posted this on Twitter, that, I'm the Edwards in the blue, by the way, that Usman's tendency to parry is going to get him in trouble with a high kick if Edwards leads with a high kick. And I pulled out the clip. I had said it 2 days prior that Usman's tendency to rhythm step will likely lead to him getting stunned or finished by either a left overhand or a left high kick. I have the receipts to prove it. You can go check on my Twitter. And it was a beautiful head kick from open stance, and a lot of times wrestlers do have a tendency, we fall in love with the parry because it's very natural for us as we're so used to diverting our opponents in car ties. And the thing about Whitman's guys, they don't use too many guards, right? We gave a lot of credit to Coach Whitman with the champions that he was able to have, but you know, phenomenal film study coaches like Barry Robinson have pointed out that a lot of his guys have tendencies of rhythm stepping. Rose Namajunas, Kamaru Usman, and for those who don't know, feel free to go check out Coach Barry Robinson's channel. And I had also posted months prior that with Kamaru Usman, if he ever gets finished, even before this fight was announced, maybe even a couple months ago, I had posted the clip of Gilbert Burns stunning Kamaru Usman after he L-steps, as we use a back step to step out of that back kick there. And that's what led to him getting stunned. And that is a tendency, that is a habit, and it's a footwork habit that doesn't really do anything for you. It's a reset that's unnecessary. You shouldn't have a point as a combat sports athlete where you break your base and have to reset. And I myself am guilty of that, doing that in wrestling. Plenty of wrestlers are too. Plenty of strikers are too. It's something that for some reason we subconsciously do. So if you see my reaction, I was just like, wow. But I just said, like, I called it. But Usman, for what it was worth, Usman looked fucking incredible. After that round one, Edwards nails a beautiful body lock takedown to mount, showing Usman that he is willing to grapple with him. But Usman starts to really wear on Leon Edwards with the clinch and the grappling, the mix-up. It was just a beautiful overall MMA performance from Kamaru Usman after round one that seemed extremely scary. And in round 5, I had noted, I'm like, why is Usman on the back foot? Because that stung there. But why is Usman on the back foot? He doesn't do well fighting off the back foot. Rocked him there with the high kick. I want to get the high kick finish. I'm definitely going to be fishing for it. And a lot of people now, everybody's going to pretend that they're Leon Edwards fanboys. I've been saying that Leon would be the guy to dethrone Kamaru Usman for quite some time. I said that was the biggest fight that I was concerned about, because although Usman had more MMA tools, there's still just that striking edge, and we backstep out of there, and just little tendencies like that. Now I think in the rematch, I think Usman will look to be more economical. He will look to have his right hand guarding a lot higher. Try to not use the parry as much unless it's the teep kick coming. Maybe he'll learn how to employ a rear side check, kind of like what Jose Aldo does. Because this trilogy is going to be crazy. If it's going to be held in London, it's going to be fucking crazy. So, just overall, just beautifully set up high kick. You know, Edwards was going low the entire fight, and he was throwing a lot of other strikes, too, to get Usman to move the head he wanted to go. When he went to orthodox, he was throwing the lead hook counter against Kamaru straight, because sometimes Kamaru tends to dip too far forward when he's trying to force landing that cross. And there was a moment where that left hook and left overhand had landed. Usman did a wonderful job of clinch fighting, threatening, just gaining takedowns. But Edwards, just like in the first fight, and like I mentioned on my showcase, he showed that he would not concede staying on bottom if he can. If he gets taken down, he will work as much as he needs to. But it's just, as a huge fan of Kamaru Usman, that definitely hurt to watch. You see his daughter's heartbroken. As for Edwards, he did it for his people, for Jamaica. He's that first actual Jamaican-born UFC champion. He was born in Kingston, Jamaica. Not like Sterling is Jamaican, of course, but he was born in America, so they don't have the born in Jamaica You know, like, I don't know, but they're both Jamaican champions, essentially. Overall, just, odd card. Good fights. I got stunned there. And now I'm expecting to see a lot of Leon Edwards in ring. Now, stunned him there. I love using Leon Edwards. I use him I've been using him for quite some time. I spoke in my Leon showcase that he was criminally underrated on UFC 3. I used Leon Edwards in ESFL Vegas. I won with him against Prioxis in ESFL Vegas. It was like I've proven that he's one of my best guys. So I'm pretty happy for him. He'll definitely get the buffs where he needs to get his buffs. Ideally, I think the EA UFC will be doing a whole huge. Whoo! Got him down. No. I want a flash scale. I think they'll be doing a huge disservice to themselves if they do not hurry up and put that champion status only on Edwards. Give him the buffs. And I was holding on the left stick. That's my fault. Talking too much. That's on me. Oh, he's actually going for an arm triangle. He's not going to sub me. I'm just still in disbelief. As for the other fights on that card, I think Aldo and Merab was the most disappointing fight. Not because Aldo lost, although that was obviously disappointing, but Aldo landed good offense in round 1, landed a good offense in round 2. Merab wasn't landing clean too much, but he did stifle Aldo against the cage. Got the reversal here. We'll go for our own arm triangle. But it was just a very lackluster fight. Aldo was gun shy. He'd also, I think both gentlemen had arrived 5 days prior before the event. So that 4,000 altitude, you know, Merab couldn't get a single fucking takedown on Aldo. Of course, Aldo's takedown defense is legendary. But it was a very, very lackluster fight. It was a bad, from what those two men are capable of, I say this as somebody who respects both of them a lot. It was very underwhelming because we know what Jose Aldo's capable of and we know what Merab Dvalishvili is capable of. So, decent win from Merab and performance from Aldo. It's just not a good fight. Rockhold and Costa. Rockhold's chin held up. So, maybe Rockhold will actually get the chin. Maybe a chin to 89 or something. 88, 89. Maybe get some better recovery. Hurt Costa a little bit with the body kicks. Costa finally gets a win after 2019. And it still isn't against a man who's going to be on the UFC roster. So, alrighty, let's go. I think he meant to go for a body teep. So, kind of sucks for him there. But, yeah, be aware for all the new Leon players that are going to be playing UFC. Okay, dropped him. His body's going to be tender. This is gonna make this too easy. Hello? No, couldn't get the question mark kick. To the body. And we get the high kick finish. Perfect slump. Slump City, we get him out of there. Alright, exactly what I wanted, but yeah, this was going to be relatively quick. I just wanted a quick post-fight reaction to Leon Edwards knocking out Kamaru Usman. There's going to be a trilogy. I think the champ is still going to be favored, but it's still not going to be any easier. And now that Edwards has that confidence of I can put your lights out, let's see what's going to happen in this trilogy, because Usman's going to need to be perfect for 25 minutes. He is the better mixed martial artist, but on this night, Edwards and his camp, they did the film study, they made the read, and he KO'd the current pound-for-pound #1. We're going to see a rematch. Romero 17, hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little showcase. I'm out of here.